The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around. Some trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it up. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Braxton Berrios. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
First down.
In for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
We go tonight. Go. Maverick.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They'll try the air now with Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Gibbs again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Here's Goff. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Tua going to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. 21 yards on the play. Brings up third down. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins! Tua finding his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Sanders now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Gone. Flushed out right. And Goff picks up the first down and then wisely slides to the ground to avoid the contact. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Out of the gun, Goff. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60.
Touchdown, Detroit! Shane Zylstra, 31 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now a second and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12. Solo left Zion.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aleem McNeil. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Watson Oscar.
Tua, a final shot before half. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. The final shot before break here. Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown. Shane Zylstra. As time expires in the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. 106 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. And now they're in the hurry-up. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown! Durham Smythe, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the 50, it's Goff. That one let go deep from Laporta. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are back within a score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Back at his own 9-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Hold on. Check.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
And the Lions first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
76.
Back to throw. Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Somehow I feel he's going to hear the same thing when he gets to the sidelines after this series. So close to the first down marker. Just tuck it and run for the first down. No sense trying to throw it downfield, and that one falls incomplete.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. A shotgun snap for Goff. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. 3rd and long. It's Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short. And it's 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. 3 quarters have come and gone.